Alright, so welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today's video we're going to talk about repairing bare spots or thin spots on your lawn. So stay tuned. Alright, so here we go. So we're up top. I wanted to give you guys a yard overview, a up top look from what I see every day and what I'm dealing with. In this video we're going to go ahead and fix a few bare spots or a few thin spots in the lawn. I'm just going to show you guys how to do it. It's very simple. Don't take rocket scientists to do it. But I just wanted to show you guys a yard overview. And for the most part, the yard is looking really good, besides a few spots where that onion grass was. But like I said in the previous video, I'm gonna have to keep mowing, and maybe about a third mow, that'll be all gone. And especially when I'm throwing some seed down, getting the grass seed thickening up, everything is gonna come in real nice and choke out the rest of those weeds. But as you can see, what I'm dealing with, the back corner, like I told you, a real thin spot along this side of the fence here. I started digging down here already, just doing a quick demonstration. But this whole left side of the yard, that's what I'm gonna repair. I'm gonna be throwing down some grass seed and make sure the grass seed is well rolled into the lawn and basically well rolled into the soil. Then I got a few little thin spots here that I'm also gonna fix also. So this is a perfect time to go ahead and overseed or fix thin spots in your lawn. If you're not doing a lawn renovation, that you should do in the fall time. Is a little bit better, but springtime is just as good, because you're going to get a lot of help from Mother Nature with the watering and all of that from the rain and stuff like that. So you don't have to water as much personally, so you can get to save a little bit of money on watering. Or if you have water restrictions in your area or something like that, springtime is a good time to fix these bare spots or thin spots in your lawn. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I want to catch this rain that we got coming up, so that's why I want to hurry up and get it down today. What else I wanted to tell you guys? I'm going to show you a few things I use when I overseed or fix repair the bare spots. You don't have to use everything I use, but this is just a little bit of knowledge for you guys. So in case if you want to use it, you can go ahead and use it. I don't have any sponsors, so this is all out of pocket that I'm doing here, but I'm just showing you guys. And what else I want to talk about? That's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get down there in the yard. Let's get a close-up on these bare spots that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so like I said, this is a problematic area for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and overseed this part. I already started. I did a quick demonstration for a family member over here, so if you see it already kind of rolled up and dug up, that's what I was doing here. But like I said, this process is very, very, very simple. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. You're gonna go ahead, get your grass seed. If you're gonna add some topsoil, get a bag of topsoil. Make sure you got like I'll show you a garden weasel, and you're just gonna break up this area of the lawn that you wanna repair, and then you're gonna throw your seeds down, roll it in, and that's pretty much it. And water. All right, so here I go. I'm gonna go ahead and start using my garden weasel here. You can find these anywhere: Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, anything of that nature, like a hardware store. And it's runs between 25 to maybe 40 bucks depending on what store you go to. And this is the one I have here. I love this tool. This is one of the best garden tools that I've actually purchased, so it saves a lot of time. But like I said, I'm going to show you how to break up this soil, and then we're going to throw down our seeds. So let's go and get that done now. So as you see, I broke up some of the soil here. Now you just want to break up maybe the first 1 to 2 inches of the soil, just enough so you can get the seed down. You don't want to really damage. If you got any existing grass here, you don't really want to dig too much into it, just enough to break up the soil just so the seeds can plant down. Now also, if you got any kind of rocks or anything that's like too big of a rock like space, go ahead and pick those out right now. But the little pebbles, you don't really have to worry about them, because the grass will just grow around it. But anything big, take them out, get rid of them. But let's get back to work. So as you can see, I went ahead and broke up some of the first 1 to 2 inches of the soil. Now it is a little bit time consuming, so I mean, if you have a bigger yard, this garden weasel probably not for you to go around and do your whole yard. But for me, I don't mind, because my yard is not that bad. Got a few spots. But if you have a bigger yard, you might want to rent a slit seeder. I don't have a truck to get the slit seeder home, so I would have to rent a truck to bring, and then rent the slit seeder, bring the slit seeder home, do what I got to do, then bring it back. So I'm not gonna do all of that. I just got a few spots that I want to fix. So this garden weasel works best for me. It is a little time consuming, so if you got a little bit of time, but you also walk around your yard and you'll be able to learn your yard a little bit more. So I don't mind walking around the yard and looking at spots, and actually you'll see something new in the yard, like maybe a fungus somewhere or something like that. So you know, it's a little bit of time, but for the most part, and it give you a little workout too. I'm kind of out of breath right now, but so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you what seed I'm using. I'm gonna show you the peat moss and everything, and then we're gonna wrap this up. So stay tuned. All right, so here I go. I'm gonna use the peat moss. This is gonna be my covering agent. It's gonna help me cover my grass seed, keep it moist, and add a lot of nutrients to the actual soil itself. So that's why I like using peat moss. This grass seed is turf type tall fescue. This is made by Greenview. It's the same varieties that Greenview have. So if you ever seen me in my previous videos use Greenview, this is the same thing. It's just a bigger bag. It's for basically, it came from my local garden shop, and this is the variety, the mix, the blend in there. And I fell in love with this grass seed. It's been really good. It gets real dark green. It's green on its own by nature, and then when you actually start fertilizing it, it gets really dark green. Doesn't really get a lot of fungus, so it's been real good. So I've been sticking with the same type of grass seed, the same variety for both yards, the front and the backyard, turf type tall fescue. So let's go ahead and get this grass seed thrown down, the peat moss thrown down, so we can go ahead and wrap this up. So as you can see, threw the seed down, worked it into the soil. So now I'm gonna throw some peat moss on top of it, cover it up, and we all set right here. So as you can see, this is the finished results over here in this corner. You see, it didn't really take me that long. This is how you want it to look. I threw my grass seed down, I worked it into the soil, and then I covered it with the peat moss. So this right here is all set. This is gonna germinate really nice. The peat moss is a nice added touch to the soil, add all the nutrients into the soil and covering the seed. So you don't have anything to worry about. All you got to do from this point forward is water 3 times a day. I'm gonna water morning, afternoon, and night. But this part right here is all set. You want to make sure you don't put the peat moss on too thick, nothing more than 1/4 of an inch. This is perfectly fine. If you see it kind of piled up in the area, just go ahead, rub it in. It's not that bad, but this is how you want it. You want it nice and covered up, so you know the birds do not eat your grass seed, because they will attack your grass seed. Make sure you throw down enough grass seed, just for that reason alone. The birds will attack it and eat it if they see it. With the peat moss on, you should be kind of fine because it's covered up, so they shouldn't see it. But if the birds do see that grass seed, it's good as gone. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna finish up the rest of this yard here on this side, but I just wanted to make a quick video to show you guys how to repair bare spots and thin spots in your lawn. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned, I got a lot more videos coming. And stay tuned for the actual results of this video. So it's going to take about at least 21 days. So that's about another month of watering. But hopefully Mother
nature helps me out, so we can get it all completed, and this yard is gonna come back. It's gonna bounce back really, really nice. Trust me. And if you're following this process and these steps, your yard will turn out really nice. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit the thumbs up button, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we're going. Take care.